Oh, that's it. That's the bell. Looks like we're still in school this week, guys. So let's go over your assignment for this week, your actual second assignment. Make sure you check Google Classroom and do the first assignment, which is reading and annotating an article. And this is kind of the second assignment here that you guys are going to be doing. It's mostly just an organizational thing to kind of get more comfortable working in a digital format. And this is something you're going to carry with you to next year. So there are some specifics to it. I'm going to go through kind of the bare minimum for creating a logbook in Google Sheets for science research, and you guys can be creative and expand upon it if you find it helpful or you think it will be useful. So let's get started here. To create a logbook in Google Sheets, first you're going to want to name it. And this is going to be very important because this is how I'm going to find it when I grade it. So you're going to name it research logbook dot 22 dot last name dot first name. So an example is what I have below, research logbook dot 22 dot my last name dot my first name. So please remember, if you do not do this, you will not get credit for any benchmarks in this log. So please make sure that you are naming it appropriately and that the spelling is correct, because I'm going to search research logbook dot 22 in my Google Drive and I am going to find it that way. So make sure that you are naming it appropriate. So let's get started. Let's go to a blank spreadsheet here and work our way through it. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to rename it. Research logbook dot 22 dot bello.joe. There we go. That's the name. Wonderful. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit share, and I'm going to share it with jdebello at pelhamschools.org. So please make sure it is shared with me. You're going to go to hit send, but before you do, please do me a huge favor, just for my own sanity, please. Uncheck the notify people box, so I do not get inundated with a whole bunch of emails that you made this document. So there we go. You're going to share it with me, and you're going to hit OK. Skip sending invitations. Yes, please skip that. So now we're ready to kind of go into what we need in this document. So first thing we're going to need is kind of like a title bar. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to drag this gray bar here down. So this way when I scroll, if I put words in here, and I kind of scroll down, that title bar stays up there. So what we're going to put up there is article title. You're going to need your authors. Oops. You need your authors, and you're going to need a note section. So just anything here, like keywords from the article, key ideas from the article, just so it helps keep you organized a little bit. So that's what we want to see. So we're going to spread this out. We'll spread this out a little bit. Okay, great. And we're going to go in and add our first article. So I have an article here in PDF form. Of course, the comparison of response surface and encouraging models in the multidisciplinary design of an aerospike nozzle. Simple stuff by Tim Simpson. Everybody knows him. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this article. So let's say you have a PDF of an article, or you found an article online that's free. Great. One of the things that's really important in doing research as a high school student is making sure that you have these articles. They might not always be free, and the websites they're hosted on might not always exist. So it's important to download them as a PDF if you can. So an easy way to do that on your Chromebooks is just to hit print and hit save as PDF. Once you're there, you can hit save and cancel, and you'll add it to your Google Drive. So once you've added it to your Google Drive, now you're ready to put it into your research logbook. So here's what I'm going to do. Comparison of response surface and encouraging models on the multidisciplinary design of an aerospike nozzle. I really don't want to type that, so I'm just going to write the title of my article here. You guys should be typing out the whole thing. Now what you're going to do is you're going to link this article. So you're going to find it in your Google Drive. So I have it here. And notice when I saved it, I changed the name to comparison of response surface and encouraging models in the multidisciplinary design of an aerospike engine. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to share, and I'm going to get my link, and I'm going to copy this link. Then I'm going to come back to my document here, and while highlighted over this, I'm going to hit Control K. So as you can see, the title is what's going to show up, and I'm going to paste that link in here. I'm going to hit apply, and boom. So it looks nice. It doesn't look like a URL. It looks like the actual title of the article that's readable by a human being, but we can go to the link of that article, and poof, it pops up. We're good to go. Beautiful. So once you have that, we'll put the author. So we know the author here is Simpson. He's the man. And this is on aerospike nozzles. So that's going to be my note there. Now, one thing we're going to want to do here is now this sheet 1 is now all of our articles on aerospike nozzles per se, or rocket engine. So I'm going to say rocket engine articles. So this is going to be where I put my rocket engine articles. We can create new sheets below, like this one that we're going to use for our mentor log. Okay. So our mentor log, we're going to do much the same thing, guys. We're going to do much the same thing. We're going to pull this box down so we have a nice title. Up here, we are going to have a column for the date of the interaction. Okay. Then we're going to have a description of the interaction. So this is the copy of the email or a description of the phone conversation or whatever that may have been. So we'll make that one nice and big. And then we're going to say over here, let's make this the name of contact, right? So I'll have the name of the contact in there as well. So here's going to be the weird part. Let's say we start typing into this thing. So it's like, I called this dude and he was busy, but I talked to his secretary and we talked about all of the different opportunities in that lab, and now I plan on calling back on, and so on, right? So now this is annoying because it goes off into whatever and overdoes it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up into, where is it? This guy right here, which is like text wrapping, and we're going to tell it to wrap the text within those bounds. So it's this middle icon, and when we do that, we get a nice paragraph. Now this was on obviously March 6th is when I had this interaction with Simpson. Sure. So I talked to Simpson on March 6th. This is what happened. Awesome. So now something's going to happen March 7th, say I'm going to call back on March 7th. I don't want to put it below. Otherwise, it's going to get really annoying for you, right? You're going to have to scroll all the way down through maybe 20, 30 of these things every time you make a contact with a mentor, and you're not going to see, it's going to be annoying and useless to you. You're not going to be able to see the most recent thing. So what might make sense is to keep the more recent things on top. So what you can do is right click, and then we could say insert, where is it? I think it's insert row. Can we insert above? Let's say insert row. Yep. So once we insert row, we get one above. So now like 4/7, we called Simpson back. Man, is he a cool dude. He is giving me the best internship in forever. Right? Oh no. Oh, look, it's already formatted the way we wanted. Name of the contact again was Simpson. And now it's on top. So now we have this nice kind of chronological mentor log going. So this is the minimum of what you guys can do. You guys can really expand upon this. If you want to add more things on top that are more useful to you, you can do that. Like maybe you're interested in a couple different fields. You can add a field category as well. Maybe you've done a lot of research in a bunch of different fields and you want to add a few more tabs on the bottom. So you have rocket engine articles. Maybe you want to say duplicate this sheet right? We'll get rid of the article that's there, but we'll keep all the formatting and everything. And on this one, we'll rename it to, maybe this is for specifically, golf cart articles. So all of my articles on golf cart research are going to go there. So this is what I want you guys to do. There's no need to submit this. The only thing you must do is share it with me. That is it. Then it'll be in my shared with me, and every so often I'm going to go through and check your guys' logs. So the goal here for this assignment, you must create this and put all of your past articles that are still relevant to the research you're doing or hope to do in here. And let's start your new mentor log. So I want at least one entry, your most recent entry, at least in your mentor log section with, again, the minimum things here. Okay. If you have any questions, our office hours or our academy period will be open this week. So you may sign up to meet with me at any day this week during that academy period. If you can't meet during those times, feel free to send me an email and we could try to set something up outside of that. But if you have any questions, please contact me and make sure this is shared with me by the due date posted on Classroom. All right. That is the bell. Oops, wrong classroom. That's the bell. So we're going to call it there for today. Hope you guys have an excellent week. And please make sure if you have any questions, you reach out to me and that you're getting this work done. All right. See you guys later.